First, want to give an honor to Yahweh, to his son Yahweh Shai, to the prophets and elders pushing forth this truth, this gospel to the four corners of the earth, to all of Israel, to the hopeful elect, all of Israel spread amongst the other nations, look like the other nations, but are of Israel according to the seed of their forefathers. To everybody I say shalom, peace, and greetings. I want to talk today about how this is not our rest. Lots going on. Prophecies jumping off the book. We're fixed to be entering into Jacob's trouble because he, that man of sin, Esau, Edom, that son of perdition, destruction, that word means, the so-called white man, caveman, cave beast, whatever you want to call him, his reign is coming to an end, and he's trying to hold on to it. He's going to do whatever it takes to hold on to it. But I want to talk to Israel, so-called Negroes, the American Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, Hispanics, about how this is not our rest. And here under Esau, Edom's control, we're not going to get any rest. That's why we're getting shot down in the streets, hung, judged unrighteously. No justice for us. I mean, you can't expect it from the wicked in his wicked kingdom. That is all set up. It's all set up. All his devices, all the secret meetings that all the nations conspire, is all to keep the nation of Israel down and at the bottom. We're not going to get no rest down here. I looked up the word rest. Okay. In the Hebrew, it's nuach. Okay. I'm trying. Okay. But nuach. Okay. Now, rest. Cease work or movement in order to relax, refresh oneself, or recover strength. Okay? This is not a rest. You get up, go to work, clock in, go to work, come home, do whatever the due diligence is at the house, eat, bathe, and go to sleep, to do it all over again. You don't get no rest. And then not only that, when you do go out into the public and outside of the sanctuary of your own home, you got to look behind your shoulders at all times, even while you're driving, and hope that the law don't jump behind you. Hell, everywhere you go, every store you walk in, eyes is on you. No rest here, no relaxation. This is not our rest. Go with me to Micah 2:10. Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction, because that's what's coming to this place. Who is this for? All this is pertaining to Israel, that nation of whom he loved. This is not our rest. We're not going to get no rest here. I read you the definition: to cease from work, movement, in order to relax, refresh oneself, to recover strength. Not going to get no rest down here, not in this kingdom, in any aspect. Granted, we have the Sabbath. We rest on. But I'm talking about an eternal, a continual rest. No working, no lifting. You got to remember, he set us up for rulership. You see, in the new kingdom, we're not going to be lifting a finger. Those who make it, the hopeful elect. That's why I say I'm hopeful in this thing. We're not going to be lifting a finger. We're going to be resting in every aspect of the word and definition. Go with me to Isaiah 40 and 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Are you hearing me? I read you that definition. They shall mount up with wings as an eagle. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. That's talking about when in that twinkling of an eye, when we get that new body, we'll cease from sinning. We'll cease from all wickedness, because the laws, statutes, and commandments will be on in our inward part. What does that mean? In our minds? We'll cease to do evil. Not only that, on the flip side, we'll get our glorified body in the likeness of Yahweh Shai, when he's coming back in. They call it extraterrestrial, or no, celestial. Sorry, celestial. You see, which is equivalent to your spirit, and then you have terrestrial, which means from the earth. Okay, we're going to be getting celestial body. But the thing about these bodies is that we'll have all those capabilities, run without faint, all that. Because again, we're gonna have to go the 144,000 gonna have to go to and fro, taking down those who don't want to give up the kingdom all over the earth. You see. But again, you got to remember, we'll be able to be fruitful and multiply down here. You see. I mean, it's like a dual thing. These new bodies, man, it's gonna be. Oh man, I could only put so much into words, but it's gonna be great, man. You see, but that's when we'll get our rest. You see, in the new kingdom. Go with me to Matthew 11 and 28. Oh, we're not gonna get no rest down here in Esau's kingdom. You might as well give it up. No, you can't. You know. I mean, I don't watch the news, but you know what's on there. You know, getting shot down, lynched, dragged, all that kind of hellish. Because this is our hell. We're in these hellish conditions. Okay, this is Esau Edom's heaven. Matthew 11:28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, are we not? And I will give you rest. Man, that just even sounds. Those are the words of Yahweh Shai. And see, it starts by first coming back to this word. That's what's going to comfort you, knowing this truth and understanding what's in store for you. That's only part of the truth, knowing who you are. That's only part of it. But understanding what's in store for you, because that's what's going to aid in you continuing on, pushing toward the mark, pressing towards the mark. I believe it was Paul that said. Go with me to Exodus 33 and 14. Rest in Esau's kingdom, give it up. That's the Almighty's job to give us rest. Israel, you think all these other nations want us to rest? We the reason why these institutions or whatnot have been going the way they are. Before everything hit the fan, The year of prophecy 2020, because things have slowed down tremendously. These prophecies is jumping off the page. That the grinding of the mill has ceased. If you go, I believe that's Isaiah 63 talks about. We're over at Exodus 33:14. I got to get there first. And he said, my presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. This is the Almighty talking to Moses. Yeah. It's hard for us carnally right now, given where we at and whose rulership we're under, for us to truly understand the presence of the Most High. You see, our ancestors back there about 2,000 years ago, during the time of the Hamashiach, the Messiah, Yahweh Shai, they had a taste of the presence of the Almighty. That's why he told, I believe it was Philip, you've seen me, you've seen the Father. I and the Father are one. Okay? So literally the presence of the Almighty came down here via Yahweh Shai. You see? Gave just a taste of rest and easing of the heart, and especially on the, on this carnal realm, healing the sick and the blind and all that. But then he gave us the gateway for it eternally, an eternal rest. Hey, labor, that's why he said labor in me. Labor in this truth. Oh, and that rest is coming eternally. Let's read that one more time. Exodus 33:14. And he said, my presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. Let's go to Hebrews 4. Nothing like the presence of the Lord, man. The Almighty Yahweh. You see? Bahashem Yahweh Shai. It's nothing like it. That's you think getting good sleep or just taking it easy on any given day, or the Sabbath day. You think that's resting? You think that's truly resting? Oh man, you wait. Hebrews 4:9. There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God. 10. For he that is entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own works, as God did from his. That means even those you got these brothers out there that's pushing forth this truth hard, man. No, literally no rest. Just getting this word out there, hitting the streets, doing the videos. Those are the works as well. And then also on the laboring side of things, you got brothers out there working, working hard. But their love for the Almighty is no less. You see? Got the little ones that got to take care of and feed, and, still understanding that the Almighty is going to make do. But that's the rest we want to enter. It's that rest that we're waiting on. Because like Micah 2:10 said, this is not our rest right here under Esau, Edom's kingdom. No, we are waiting patiently on the righteous kingdom, and it's coming. Oh, you better believe it. It's coming. It's coming. I'm sure of it. And that's when we'll get our eternal rest. And that's when we ain't got to worry about looking over our shoulder, or the eyes that will be on us won't be because they think we fixed to pluck something from off the store or somewhere, but because they'll know that these are blessed people. We'll be like gods on the earth. Not the God, just powers. That's what that word goes back to. You look at the etymology. A power. That's the rest. That's the rest we want. I'm going to end with this one. Psalms 37:7. We go through things down here. It gets hard sometimes. It gets tough. But you got to remember this. All this is too is a test. You got to be tried by fire. You see, a lot of this is test. A lot of this Almighty puts before you to see where you stand with Him. Because some of y'all are still haughty and prideful and don't want to submit to what thus saith the Almighty. So sometimes He's got to put a little obstacle because He controls everything to slow you up, make you think. We need Him. Even for that rest, mentally, physically. You know, like the definition says, when you rest, read it again, cease work or movement in order to relax. Also, it's to refresh oneself or recover strength. That's why I took you there. That He said He'll renew our strength. Yeah, we renew our strength when we go to sleep, but even then, our spirits are still continually going, if you will. But you know, we renew our little bodies here. But can you imagine where it won't be no need for none of that? Man. Psalms 37:7. Rest in Yahweh and wait patiently for Him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way. Who is that? Who is that? He's let me read that again. Rest in Yahweh and wait patiently for Him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Who is that man? Esau, Edom, so-called white man. This is not tough. This is not hard. And it's really not that deep. We're not going to get no rest under Esau, Edom, under his kingdom. No, man. It's just not going to happen. Oh, but those that wait upon the Lord, He will indeed renew everything. Put us back on top. Won't have to lift a finger. Gonna have these other nations and these slaved Edomites build up the kingdom. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Hey, those that lead into captivity will go into captivity. These are not my words, people. I didn't make this stuff up. Everything I say and do, I do all out of love. I give all glory and honor to the Most High Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. House.